Mr. Lewison. So I stand in support of this bill. When investment managers are deciding on where to house their funds, they look for three key things: privacy for their investors, flexibility in their operations, and tax exemptions from the government. Until now, we have no corporate structure providing all of these features. This means that asset managers based in Singapore have been overseeing funds mostly domiciled in offshore jurisdictions like Cayman Islands. I'm happy to say that this bill plugs the gap. It allows investment funds to use popular global accounting standards rather than just the Singapore standard. It allows non-disclosure of the fund's investors and financial statements. It allows investors to exit their investments easily. And as the Minister clarified in the 2018 budget statement, existing tax exemptions will be extended to this new company type. I commend the MAS for taking a consultative approach on this issue. In 2017, it held a public consultation on the issue. Industry observers and interested citizens provided feedback, and the MAS responded by tweaking its proposal. The final product blends sensible government with industry expertise. That said, I have some clarifications to make. The first point relates to the investigation of VCCs for their misconduct. Can the Minister clarify in what circumstances would the Ministry investigate the affairs and ownership of a VCC? What are the processes that the Ministry has in place to ensure that VCCs conduct themselves in a lawful manner? I appreciate that the Minister has shared some info about this in her opening speech. My concerns stem primarily from the fact that unlike regular companies in Singapore, VCCs did not disclose the lists of shareholders or their financial statements to the public. While this is consistent with how unit trusts are already treated and with what investors expect from investment funds, it nonetheless limits the level of public scrutiny and places a sole responsibility on the government to spot and uncover misconduct. We have learned from the leaks of the Panama Papers and the Paradise Papers that highly secretive company structures can hide unlawful activities. These leaks have triggered worldwide investigations and toppled governments. If this bill succeeds in its goal and investment funds re-domicile from offshore jurisdictions to Singapore, the gaze of the world will inevitably turn towards our nation. How will we distinguish ourselves from places like the Cayman Islands? We should be concerned about the risk to Singapore's international reputation. Fairly or not, Singapore is already widely labelled as a tax haven. In 2016, UK charity Oxfam labelled Singapore the 5th worst corporate tax haven in the world. This year, the Tax Justice Network, a global NGO, ranked Singapore 5th on its Financial Secrecy Index. A 2018 research paper by economic professors from Berkeley and Copenhagen also branded Singapore as a tax haven. The risk comes amid a sustained global push against tax haven. Entities like the European Union and the OECD have moved to blacklist tax havens, though neither has included Singapore on their list. But researchers, reporters and NGOs name-drop us when reporting on this issue nonetheless. Our reputation as a clean, fair and transparent financial hub takes a hit with every mention. Not to mention that the legitimate concerns about money laundering and fraud and an ever-pervasive problem in a world of complex financial and corporate arrangements. Currently, the bill provides little guidance on the scenarios in which the government would investigate VCCs, their managers and their shareholders. It states that any investigation would be in the interest of public creditors or the shareholders, or based on allegations of misconduct. It would be good if the Minister can further outline the practices, the principles, policies, systems it has in place to safeguard against misconducts related to VCC. So my second point relates to the average Singaporean. In 2016, then SMS and now Minister Indrani said at a conference of investment management professionals that the introduction of VCCs would create more good jobs in the professional services, have not addressed similar topics and have instead tailored its message to investment managers. In addition to what Minister Indrani said, VCCs will surely contribute to Singapore's economy by paying corporate registration fees, name registration fees, annual filing fees and legal fees. This direct impact can be measured in dollars and cents. Can Minister provide an estimate or outline of the benefits the establishment of VCCs in Singapore would bring for the average Singaporeans? Sir, clarifications notwithstanding, I stand in support of this bill.